a fashion brand company that produce fashion handbags. Um, and so that's why Alex and I, we got, uh, involved with this direct sales industry in China because we just wanted to sell more bags for our company. Um, and the first person that we ran into is like in 2018, towards the end of 2018, I think. We ran into this woman called Becky Lee, and she was famous for selling 100 Mini Coopers in 3 minutes, and she has
Mini Cooper as car, as in cars.
car,
Yeah,
yeah.
actual
So,
car.
1
so
million
100,
cars.
100,
100 million cars.
100
100
cars
cars.
100 cars. Also okay. 100
Yeah,
cars.
in
100 cars.
3 minutes,
Yeah.
Wow.
and we
That's
thought
also
it was.
impressive.
Yeah, we thought so at that time. But looking back, it's not as impressive as these sort of newcomers now. But anyways,
Okay.
But still
so
impressive.
yeah, still very impressive. So we got in touch with Becky Lee, and she was like, "Yeah, we can do an article for you." And at that time, she was on this Weixin platform, which is Tencent. It's a social media, non-video. It's all like words. Um, and we thought like, okay, well, how well can it do, right? Just words, just an article. We pay a little bit money. We thought, it's a good article to do PR advertisement. But little that in the first hour that article was released, our sales just, our bag just kind of fly through the sky, fly out the shelves quickly, and it kind of caught us in surprise because we didn't prepare enough inventory in
Wow.
our Shenzhen warehouse. So Alex and I we had to literally just scramble for like 3 4 days. We were carrying like handbags through the border between Shenzhen and Hong Kong.
Wow.
Many times arranged cars to pick up and shipped. It was really crazy, but it was a very happy dilemma because we literally sold something like 300 bags within the first like 15 minutes of the article release, something like that. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, so that was the first time we were kind of we had this like sort of direct impact of the power of direct sales in China. But as time go by, I think Alibaba realized that this is a very good way of selling things. So in 2019, Alibaba started developing its own Taobao KOL direct sales platform. And to make it more legit, the owner Jack Ma is the owner of Alibaba, um, team up with this guy called Li Jiaqi, or AKA Lipstick King. So he's a guy, 30 years old, less than 30 years old at that time. And he was competing with Jack Ma selling lipsticks on the direct sales platform. So a lot of people tune in just to see how Jack Ma competing with this young guy selling lipsticks. I know. As a result, that night they sold 145 million US dollars worth of lipstick in one night.
Okay. And who
Yeah,
won?
and well, yeah, Li Jiaqi won. And for sure because they wanted to build this guy as like the new star for direct sales. So for the next 2 years, I think Alibaba just dominated this sort of direct sales industry, totally overshadowed the original Weixin, the Tencent platform that everybody likes to use. And then everybody just shift gear to Taobao for the next 2 years. So we got in touch with this girl called Viya, um, and she was also the top two uh, direct sales KOL. And to give you an idea of what does that mean, right? So in Alibaba platform, it's called Tmall. It's an online sales in Tmall. Every year we have this event called November 11 events. It's the biggest sales event ever in China. Uh, last year, this event lasted, I think, a week, and it sold over 540 billion RMB of products. So it's around like 68.8 billion US dollars worth of product. And 30% of the sales belongs to the top 3 KOLs, direct sales.
30%.
So you do, yeah, 30%.
Wow. Wow.
So you can see how big of impact of these people are creating to China retail.
Yeah. So
And
almost
just to give
20 billion. Sorry.
no, I'm just saying just as a really quick note too. The November 11th event is so big that usually beforehand it has to be very well coordinated with the postage companies in China and all the Kuaitis, which is like the courier companies too, just to make sure that everybody gets their stuff quick. And everybody needs to get their stuff quick because a lot of cancellations and returns happens before the stuff arrive. So it's also very, very critical for them to coordinate beforehand.